Hello guys and welcome to Like a Mouse! In this series we are going to do all bosses in game and see how far we can get on our own. Hopefully we won't be needing any help too soon, but in case we do, well, we'll see that when we get there. Like a mouse! Hey guys and welcome to today's episode. In this here church we are going to count in ascending order from 1 to 6 using the Ascension bosses. I already farmed the necessary keys before, so we can fly straight into it. Like a mouse! So here we are at the Primus Laboratory, the boss room for the first one. As you can see I have 6 keys in my inventory, but let's just enter. Enter! There we go. Okay, so I have done 2 of the 6 bosses before, but aside from that I have no experience with them. So it's gonna be interesting, especially since I didn't look up any guides. Ever. Oh, perhaps I should have. Well then, that was the first attempt. Let's retrieve our stuff and go in for a second round.
Such a noob.
Here we are with attempt number 2 on Primus. Let's actually run around and dodge the attacks this time and protect from magic. Like the legions, they're really not that hard of a boss, as long as you can just dodge their attacks, which they telegraph by raising their arms and then putting down an AoE. Like, as long as you can dodge those, you're pretty fine, and well, you just attack between those attacks and they'll fall down eventually. As a result, fighting with these bosses almost is like the old school dance where you follow each other. Might just be me. But there we go, with the last attack finally taking down our first boss. On to the next one. Like a mouse! So here we are now for boss DOS, also known as Secundos. Now all I know about these bosses is that each boss has a new mechanic to them, but I have no idea what this one is gonna have. Also, perhaps I should turn on Protect from Magic, that would help. Hey, Future Baka here. So, I don't know, but there's text above him and suddenly I took a lot of damage. Now, I don't know if that's because either I fucked up or because the boss, that's his mechanic. Guess we'll never know. Whew, okay, wow. And just like that, we have finished the second boss. Whew, close call at some points, but we did it. On to the next one. Like a mouse! So here we are now for Tertius. Let's hope it goes as well as Secundus. Just like the other ones, the dance begins. And obviously we use Protect from Magic. Now obviously, as I said before, every boss has its own additional mechanic. And I'm actually curious to find out what's the mechanic for this one. But yeah, I assume we'll see, and if not, well, you're free to look it up yourself. Oh, never mind, apparently that's the mechanic. He spawns the Verano, which basically are the lowest level mobs in this dungeon. They just have a ranged magic attack, so as long as we just keep on praying magic, we should be fine. Oh wait, that's not good. If he's gonna spawn Gladius, that might imply that he can spawn any boss, well, at least any monster in this dungeon? Okay, that might prove more interesting, since there are also ones that stun and stuff, so... Oh, right, the Gladius can dash, so the running around tactic might actually get effed up. Help.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, never mind. As long as I keep running around, it seems like everything is working fine. I just have to deal with the occasional attacks, but at least we have the situation under control. Yeah, so what I literally just said, forget about that. God damn it, how many fucking shit things is this bot gonna throw at me? Whatever, we should be able to outdamage the healing, we can still dodge the Rorari, the Gladius shouldn't be any issues. So yeah, as long as nothing else joins in, we should be fine. But to be fair, I think there's only one mob remaining that she should be able to spawn. And that one is just a big tanky boy, so yeah, we should be fine, even if she spawns that one in. Meh, seems like she didn't. So yeah, that's the third kill in. On to the fourth one. Like a mouse! Okay, on to the fourth boss fight, Legio Quartus. So just like before, we use Protect from Magic, and we start circling around the boss. So yeah, I'm pretty curious to find out what new mechanic this boss will introduce. Whoa! Okay, so it turns out the pull is his special ability. In that case, let's just hope we don't get zapped and pulled at the same time, because that would prove troublesome. And while we're at it, we might as well try and actually dodge the electrical zappy things, even when we're not pulled. But it doesn't matter, as we have officially finished this boss as well. Like a mouse! 2/3 done. The fifth one, here we come. So very similar to the 4 previous ones, we dance, and we pray, and we figure out what the boss has to offer as its own special mechanic. Luckily they don't stack, contrary to what I said at the beginning, because I don't think I would be able to handle both monsters getting summoned, getting pulled, getting zapped, and all that shenanigans at the same time. Whoa, oh hello there, that's some laser shenanigans. Now I don't know what they do, but I can hardly imagine it's anything good. If anything, they kinda mess up our tactic of running circles around the boss. So good job Jagex, you actually made the boss interesting and harder to fight. Oh shit, we done goofed. Okay, so we basically have no more space versus a boss that uses an AoE attack. Okay, let's do our best to dodge the attacks, shall we? So not like we are doing currently. Oh, come on, that must be a joke, right? At least one of the other lines disappears? No? Well then.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
There we go, at least now we have some breathing space again. And there we go with the final blow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, quickly heal up, and let's then finish it before we die. Let's first heal up a bit more, just to be certain and safe. Perhaps should have just went for it. I mean, she was a one-shot anyway. But that does mean that we have killed 5 of them, only 1 more to go. Like a mouse! Okay, so let's enter the 6th and final boss. And yeah, just as usual, we turn on Protect from Magic, we start the dance, and let's figure out what this boss's mechanics are. Well, looks like we don't have to wait for long, because I think his mechanic is the third zappy lightning thingy, and yes, that is the official name. But for the final boss to just have like an extra zap, I mean, for the final boss, I did expect it to be somewhat harder than this. Because, yeah, the laser boss was way harder than this. Whatever, let's just turn some circles around and finish this boss. Yeah, right. Lingering traps in the same location. Fuck! Okay, so here we are now for the second attempt at the final boss. Let's hope we don't make any misclicks or stupid mistakes this time. And this, my dear ladies and gentlemen, is how you are supposed to do the boss.
Like a mouse.
And on that note, we have learned to count to 6 using bosses of Ascension. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Like a mouse.